Okay, all right. So in our second day of us doing a case three, kind of factoring polynomials, meaning where the coefficient a is greater than one, basically what we did yesterday. All right, today I'm gonna spend probably about I don't know 7 to 10 minutes, hopefully. Okay, and then you can practice for the rest of the period. All right, and yeah, okay, all right. So let's take a look. All right, now again, all right. I don't know if you noticed. I don't know. It's the best thing I could find out. All right. Again, before we start, all right. No reason to get stressed about this. All right, because again, like you guys are, your brains work fast enough that you could just recycle numbers very quickly. Okay. So with that said, let's try this. All right, so we're just gonna practice 4 questions here, and then I'll let you guys practice on Delta Math. Okay, so here again, all right, I got my prime number here. No choice but to do 5x and x. All right, let's see. Now, I need to get 9. Let me get my special magic pen. All right, now this is actually really easy. Okay, the moment I opened my eyes, I thought, oh, I know. This has to be 3 and 3. Why? Because 3 times 5. 3 times 5 is 15, and 3 times x, right, is 3x, 3, right? 15 and 3 gives you the 18. So that was easy, all right? So look, let's see. Now, the only thing I gotta answer is the sign, right? So since in order for me to use the numbers I did, the lights just went off, hold on. Since for me to use the numbers that I did, right, where they have to add up to 18, it's not just 18, right? It's also negative 18. Then I know that both of these 3's have to be negative, right? And I know that because look, negative 3 times negative 3 has to give you positive 9, and yet when you add this whole thing up, it has to be negative 18, right? Okay, all right. Now let's see, 7x, so that's 7x and x. Now this one may be more complicated because I got these numbers, all right, they're kind of medium-sized numbers. So let me think. I'm thinking 4 and 5 right now. Now I'm thinking 4 and 5. I'll just write it out then, wrong pen. All right, I'll just do in 4 and 5 here. Okay, so let's see, 7 times 5 is 35. Oh, all right, that's nice. I already figured it out, all right? And so 7, by the way, I know what some of you are thinking, like, Mr. Ing, like, you just know what the numbers are. No, I don't. Like, I literally just wrote it down. And sometimes that can happen to you, okay? And not only that, this is not luck. It's practice, okay? So the more you practice with this, the easier it will be for you to get the right pair of numbers the first time around. So that's not luck, okay? So even like anyone can do that, okay? Even you know, learning it for the first time. Now, again, I forgot, did 4 and 5 work? 4 and 5 worked, right? Because 7 times 5 is 35, 35, 4, right? 35 and 4 can make 31, right? So let me get my pen then. 4 and 5, now I got to figure the signs out. So this is a gigantic negative number. So I know that the 7x, whoever the 7x multiplied by, that guy has to be a negative, right? Because that would give me the negative 35. And if this were a plus, and why does this have to be a plus? Because this number is negative, has to be positive times negative, right? And I know that that's 4x, so look, negative 35x plus 4x, negative 31x, right? So that's it, all right? This is it, okay, right here. All right, next. Again, 7x and x. Now, I know these numbers, especially for 7, all right, so the leading coefficient is kind of high. I get it, but, you know, good practice. Now, let's see, 28. This has to be a 45, so I'm thinking 7 and 4, all right, to get to 28. So if I do 7 and 4, and I need to make it large enough to have 45. So the 7 has to be here, because I want 7 times 7. You know what I'm saying? So 7 and 4. You know what, that might work, actually. Yeah, 4x, right? 49 and 4 gives me the negative 45 here. So yeah, all right, wow. What was the number again? Was it 7 and 4? Yeah, so I put 7 here, put 4 there, right? Now, since these are both negative, so one of these numbers have to be a negative. And since the negative 45 is so big, I know that that has to be here. right? Because 7x times negative 7 is negative 49. 4x, that's 4x, right? So that's negative 45x. So I put a plus sign there. Okay, all right, one last one. Now, I think this is the part where if you're in the building, this might help you a little bit more than, because I can just walk around, just keep answering your questions and keep working with those of you who are having a hard time, you know? So, all right, now, let's see. Let me get my magic pen. Now, I need 18, right? So I'm thinking 9 and 2 right off the bat. And then you know what? That will work. Watch this. 9 and 2, right? Because 5 times 2 is 10. 9 times 1 is 9. And I know 10 and 9 can make a negative 1 here, right? See that? So I think 9 and 2 will work, actually. All right, again, I'm not, by the way, please don't also take it as me, like, showing off or bragging. I'm not. Again, I'm just telling you, like, this is a product of years of practice, okay? So you can get there too. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, let's see. What was I saying? Now, I know that this is gonna give me 10p, and that's gonna give me 9p. So now, one of these has to be negative, because I need this 18 to be negative, all right? Which means that, like, one of them is slightly bigger than the other in terms of signs, right? So 10 and 9, now if I want a negative 1p here, the 10p has to be negative, right? So that means that 2 has to be negative, because negative 2 times 5 is negative 10, right? See that? And that will be a plus sign. Okay, that's it, all right? Not bad, 6 minutes? Yeah, you know what? I'll stop here, okay? So go ahead, go to Delta Math. I haven't assigned the homework questions yet as of the recording, but by the time you see this today, you should be having about 15 to 20 minutes worth of practice, okay? And don't do any shortcuts, and like just go through it, just practice it. You will need this in high school, okay? So, all right, I'm gonna sign off here. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and see you tomorrow. Okay, all right, bye-bye.
OMG, that was so good.